All right, next group of the Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks. Heat race number 2. Coming up off of turn 3, led by the 64L of Shane Lander. Outside of row 1 is going to be the number 1 of Dale Caswell. Second row inside, 58A, John Armandia. Next to him, 56, Drake Pruitt. Third row inside, the 39 of Chase Ellison. And next to him on the outside of row 3, A.J. Dancer, driving that very familiar 52. Row 4 inside, the 77 of William Siegman Jr., and next to him in the 9, the very familiar as well, Tommy Gurrell. Gurrell in that blue over white number 9, looking good. Siegman Jr. in the 77. Cloudless sky out here in central Texas tonight. Absolutely beautiful. Lights are out around the track. We're going green at the pink tire down in turn number 4. 64L, Shane Lander. Dale Caswell leading him around. Nathan Lavender. He throws the green flag in the tower. Here we go. One more time. Heat race number 2. Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks. Lander jumping out quickly. The 58 getting loose coming out of turn 2. Also the 1 of Caswell having issues. The yellow number 1. Here comes A.J. Dancer in the 52. Moving up on the inside. Gets by Lander for the lead. Coming out of turn 2. Tommy Gurrell has worked his way up into third in the white number 9. But I'm assuming that's Armandia in the 58. It was a different driver last week. That's who shows up on the grid. It may be somebody completely different driving it tonight. Whoever is driving that 58, doing a good job moving up into third. Going by Tommy Gurrell in the 9. Everybody chasing A.J. Dancer. There goes the 56 of Drake Pruitt. He pulls into the infield. We got a spin out there in turn 4. Oh, another spin. 2 spins nearly hit Rachel's tire out there in turn 4. Caswell, he keeps it straight. All 3 cars getting kind of squirrely up there. Each one that got loose in the exact same spot. That was the 39 of Chase Ellison, who drifted down into the infield. Right now, though, A.J. Dancer got about an 8-car length lead over your pole sitter, 64L Shane Lander, as the laps are clicking away. Tommy Gurrell moves up to third in the white number 9. Track champion here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Very familiar name in South and Central Texas. Lander gets a little squirrely there right by the flag stand. Grabs hold of the wheel, straightens it out. No harm, no foul. Keeps on going. Oh, it's a good run for A.J. Dancer. Once he got out front, he started third row outside. Only took a lap or 2 for him to get up there, and he's doing a great job. Those of you watching at home right now, we got that beautiful drone shot. The drone is here for the first time this year, and following these cars around into the turn gives it a completely different perspective as they go down the front straightaway. You see the setting sun there in turn 1. There's a checkered flag right there, and A.J. Dancer grabs the win. Shane Lander finishes in second. Tommy Gurrell in third. Top 4 are going to head on over to Tech, and always want to end up on the Tech pad. Hey, for those of you watching on Race on Texas right now, you see the email popping up there, racelocation@yahoo.com. If you're in the grandstands or if you're watching across the country or across the world, send me an email to that address, racelocation@yahoo.com. Tell me where you're watching from and who all's watching with you. We'll give you a shout-out coming up in just a little bit. racelocation@yahoo.com. I don't care if you're here live. Send me an email. If you're watching in Timbuktu or watching in the Ukraine, go ahead and send me an email, racelocation@yahoo.com. Real quick, let's do the 50-50 drawing. I've got $120 to give to one lucky person. Last four numbers on your ticket is 6571. 6571, it is not you. 6571, $120. Who's it going to be? Hurry, hurry, hurry.
That's not cover barbecue for me and you, right? Thank you.
Come right down here. This young lady has got it for you.
That's not cover barbecue. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Should have.
Carry, Younger Star Road.
Yeah.
Two at the line. Two at the line.
All right, advanced street stocks. All right, Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks. Main event, 717 GW Egbert the fourth on row 1. 64L Shane Lander next to him. Inside row 2, Robert Danielson in the 87. John 58A next to him. Row 3, 7A Will Arnold. 48 Dwayne Toyin inside and outside. Row 4, inside and outside, 52 AJ Dancer and 3D Darrell Rhodes. Row 5, inside 77, William Seligman Jr. And next to him, 9, Tommy Gurrell. Row 6, inside 05, Daniel Gaudet. Dale Caswell next to him in the number 1. Row 7, 58, Matt for Aaron Pabin. 56, Drake Pruitt. Here we go. Lights are out. Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks off and running. .717 in the station wagon. GW Egbert the fourth takes off real quickly. Here comes the 7A of Will Arnold. He's taking an inside move, trying to shuffle up and get by Robert Danielson, and he does. Solid pack of street stocks making their way around. Oh, watch out, turn 2. Right on the downside, the bottom side between 1 and 2.
Yellow down. Bottom of 1 and 2. Bottom of 1 and 2.
Yellow comes out on the track as Will Arnold was trying to make a move and get up into second place, as he did. Got up behind the GW Egbert fourth car. And we'll let everybody sort things out there. The 64L of Shane Lander is the one in a tough situation down there.
Drivers, we completed one lap.
Pickup truck's going to pull up next to him, and we got one lap complete.
Your line, and we're going to have to use a wrecker to get this car off.
Advanced Auto Parts Street Stocks at our last main event 2 weeks ago. The winner was the 3D of Daniel Rhodes, followed in second by the 52 of A.J. Dancer, and the 58A, which I think was driven by Anthony Gordon. It's listed as John Armandia a couple of weeks ago. Don't know who's driving it tonight, but it's still listed as Armandia.
We'll be. Mark this down in your memory.
Hey, sure to check out one of the surrounding tracks, whether it's Heart Attack Friday and Texana Raceway Park in Edna. All sorts of great racing action across Central and South Texas. I-37 Speedway as well, just south of San Antonio. Cotton Bowl Speedway, we are back in action in 2 weeks. 21st. Gates open at 5. Racing starts at 7. All of our regular classes, the Sport Compacts, will return in 2 weeks, and will be joined by the Dwarf Car Racing Series of Texas. Plenty of race action coming up. Just because 100 degrees today, in 2 weeks it could be 75. You just don't know in Texas. We do know it won't be 47 and windy like Phil Whipple has up in central Maine. We know that part.
There you go, drivers. Lights out on the back straightaway.
Hey, Jeremy watching tonight, cheering on Jacob Horch, watching from Huffman.
It is John over here. Anthony says he's retired.
Jeremy yelling for Jacob Horch tonight, watching from Huffman as the lights go out. Part Street Stocks, here we go, picking up the speed. One more. Green, green, green on the restart is Egbert the fourth in that fast-moving 717 station wagon. Jumping out quickly, but Will Arnold giving chase right from the very beginning. Lines up those headlights right behind the taillights, so to speak. Armandia moving up into third, getting tagged just a little bit by last race winner Darrell Rhodes. Rhodes trying to shuffle himself up, and he does. Rhodes up to third. Will Arnold, meanwhile, racing for the lead. He goes up on the high side of turn 3 and 4, gets on top of G.W. Egbert. Looking for some extra power, extra grip. He finds it along the outside wall. Will Arnold, door to door, window to window, now down the back straightaway. He ekes out and grabs the lead. Pushes Egbert back to second. Darrell Rhodes, main event winner 2 weeks ago, up to third. John Armandia fourth in the 58A. A.J. Dancer, heat race winner earlier tonight, now gets on the inside of Armandia, trying to move up into the fourth spot, coming out of turn 2. They're side by side. No contact, just good, hard, clean racing as they go into turn 3. A.J. Dancer grabs the inside spot. Armandia goes high. That may cost him a little bit of ground. Armandia staying right there with him. Armandia on that high side. That may cost him, though, in turn 1 and 2. Yes, it does. Now Armandia does a little bit of a crossover move down the back straightaway. Comes up on the left side of A.J. Dancer, tries to grab that spot back. Meanwhile, Egbert shuffling all the way back to third in that wagon 717 as Darrell Rhodes, main event winner at our last race, moves up into second. Will Arnold solo first, all out there by himself, trying to open up a little 4 or 5 car length cushion down the front straightaway. Here they come. John Armand still in a little bit of a back. Armandilla's got the lead right now in fourth. Shuffles Dancer back. Dancer never gives up in a race. He'll take it all the way down to that checkered flag and could end up a spot ahead of you. Dancer cuts it low. Man, you can't go much lower than that, but it didn't help him. Armandilla holds that line and holds fourth place. Here comes Peter starting to catch up with slower cars. Arnold and AJ Dancer now trying to get the no. Orange 52 out free and clear of Armandilla. Now they're caught behind Egbert in the 717. Dancer gets caught right behind Egbert. That's going to cost him. And Armandilla to find. Yeah, it didn't cost him too much though. Even Dancer stays with Armandilla. It's like neither one of them can get past Egbert in the wagon. Armandilla goes high this time on Egbert. In the absurd. Here comes go even lower and now has to get back up behind Will Arnold. Arnold hold. Steady Freddy right behind him. Turn forward, down the front. Darrell Rhodes. Event win of the year at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Egbert in the 7-7. Dan Carroll. Hello, Dan Carroll. Thanks for tuning in to Race on Texas tonight. Two laps to go, shown to Will Arnold and Darrell Rhodes as they go screaming by the flag stand. AJ Dancer a distant third with Armandilla fourth, Egbert fifth. White flag. One more time around, Darrell Rhodes looking for his second consecutive checkered flag main event win, but right now in front of him, and mad dash. Rhodes sets it up, looks, and nowhere to go. That's how they'll finish. Will Arnold with the win. Darrell Rhodes. A.J. Dent finishing up in. Yeah, what a. See if we can throw it down to Joe Spillman coming up in just a moment with our winners interview. Will Arnold taking every lap with the.
He come in like a wrecking ball. Will Arnold in the 7A. Come over here, buddy. Got to see you on Race on Texas. Come in like a wrecking ball right there at the end.
I want to scare Rachel.
You got to scare Rachel, the big chick. Down here with our street stock winner. I tell you what, after a week of rain and a little bit of moisture, I was a little worried about the racetrack before I showed up tonight. What'd that thing feel like?
A little bit of bump over here, but hey, character, I like it. It was racy. It was fun.
It was an awesome track tonight. Anybody you want to thank and, what all you got going on?
Yeah, I got a list, man. I tell you, we had trouble last week. We lost a drive shaft. We had some other issues. My good carburetor guy's up there somewhere. Glenn, thank you, Glenn McDonald. Thank you for your help. It's a rocket ship, 200 degrees. My crew chief, Rick, Sean, my head guy, my engine guy's here. So we had our some issues, but we pulled together.
Well, that's your street stock winner, Will Arnold in the 7A. So he says, hey, carburetor guy, go see us in the Craig's Victory Lane. Come in like a wrecking ball, I tell you what. Nice job, Will. Thanks, buddy. Y'all give it up. Up next, your IMCA stock cars back up to you.